All right, welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we are digging into the massive hype around the Sonos Arc Ultra.
Right.
It's being sold as this ultimate next-gen Dolby Atmos soundbar. It looks sleek. It's got 14 drivers,
Yeah.
this new sound motion woofer for super deep bass.
Mm-hmm.
So the mission today is pretty simple. Is this the premium audio experience they promise, or is it, just an expensive scam?
Well, the initial reviews, they definitely lean towards the first one. I mean, you look at sources like Hi-Fi or Forbes, and they're raving about the design, the sound quality, how immersive it is.
Okay.
The hardware potential is clearly there, but that premium price, it runs into a huge problem almost immediately, and that's reliability, widespread user-reported reliability issues.
It's all coming from the software, right? Not the hardware itself.
Exactly, the whole software ecosystem.
Okay, so let's unpack that. I mean, we're seeing a Trustpilot score of around, 2.5 out of 5? That can be a bit of a red flag, but sometimes it's just, people complaining.
You're right. Normally you'd take that with a grain of salt. But here's the thing. The complaints are being validated by the professional reviews.
Ah, okay.
Users are saying the software is terrible, but it's not just minor gripes. It's constant disconnections, system crashes, and we're taking it seriously because outlets like Wired 2 and Hi-Fi, they had the same bugs.
They did?
Yeah. Wired 2 reported that after they paired the soundbar, it literally just disappeared from the app.
Wait, it vanished from its own app.
Gone. They had to do a full power cycle, unplug it, just to get it to show up again.
That's not a premium experience. That sounds more like a digital paperweight you have to keep resetting. You pay top dollar for that kind of headache.
And that's why the actual audio critiques are so interesting. If the software is that shaky, you have to wonder, how does it really sound?
Right.
And this brings us to what I'd call the True Play paradox. True Play is Sonos's big feature for tuning the soundbar to your room.
The acoustic optimization.
Exactly. But we're seeing all over places like Reddit that for some users, the bass actually feels flat or weak after they run the calibration.
Hold on. So a feature that's meant to optimize the sound is actually making it sound worse.
It seems so. For some people, it's turning optimization into degradation. We also saw complaints about the voice tones being kind of metallic or tiring.
Hearing fatigue?
Yeah, exactly. People are saying the dialogue can sound worse than on the older, cheaper Arc model. That's a huge failure to deliver on a promise.
And what about the whole surround sound field? That's the main selling point.
Right, and there are balancing issues there too. Some users say the new Ultra Sidefire speakers, the ones that point up and out to create that Atmos effect, they sometimes overpower the actual rear surround speakers you might have.
So it throws the whole immersion off balance.
It can, yeah. It disrupts the very thing you paid for.
And even if you get that all sorted, there are some pretty big technical oversights, right? I saw TechVar pointed out a couple of, missing features.
Two critical ones. First, there's still no HDMI pass-through.
Which is just an inconvenience if you're short on TV ports, but still, for a premium device.
Right. But the second one, this is the bigger deal, in my opinion. It still doesn't support DTS audio formats.
No DTS.
None. In an ecosystem where you have gaming consoles, Blu-ray players, set-top boxes, all relying on DTS, to just omit, it feels like an immediate disqualifier for something at the very top of the market.
So, putting this all together, where does this leave us? It sounds like we have a beautiful piece of audio hardware that's just being crippled by its own broken operating system.
That's a good way to put it. The verdict is a trade-off. You get this incredible design and potentially amazing immersive sound, but it's held back by fundamentally unstable software.
So who is this actually for then?
Look, if you're a serious audiophile and you really don't mind spending hours in settings menus, troubleshooting an app, maybe it's worth it for you to chase that perfect sound.
The tinkerer.
The tinkerer, exactly. But if you value plug-and-play reliability, if you expect your very expensive tech to just work when you turn it on, you should probably be looking somewhere else.
So that leaves you with a final thought to chew on. Considering this widespread software instability validated by everyone from users to experts, does paying a premium for a high-end audio ecosystem now just mean you have to accept the risk of being a part-time bug tester for the company?